want to do things, but they don't get the help. And that's the strategy, the knowledge, the wisdom you need. So people want to get off drugs, but they don't know how.
Okay.
So House of Help is what I've done for 30 years. Actually, I'm celebrating in August 30 years.
Wow.
Over 70,000 families.
7,000 families.
70,000.
70,000 families.
70,000.
Ooh, okay.
We were recognized by the president, by 2 presidents and the Speaker of the House in America
Wow.
for 85% success rate. So I was asked to come here in Ghana and help do what we do in America, to do it here in Ghana. So addiction rehabilitation houses are not new.
Okay.
But the method that we use is different.
I'll come to that. Let me go to Pastor Matthew Stanfill. Pastor, for how long have you been in Ghana here?
We've been here for about a couple of weeks right now.
Okay.
But we've been off and on, and we
Okay.
came last year to Impact and met Papa, and so we're here, and we are just settling in our way here, and
Okay.
we're just excited for what's going on
Okay.
and what this compassion and this restoration center is bringing to Ghana
Okay.
to help the people deal with drug addiction.
Okay. So how do you see Ghana?
I-
You've been here for the past 3 weeks, or let's say some weeks.
Home.
How do you
Yeah,
see
for
Ghana?
last
Home
year.
last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
Come off and on.
After-
Oh, off and on.
We
Okay,
love
but your stay here in Ghana for this period has been 3 weeks, or let's say a week, some weeks.
Right.
Okay, so how do you see Ghana?
This is
how
home.
do you see the youth? How do you see Ghanaians as well?
Well, I see Ghanaians just like anyone else, but this is Africa. This is home.
Okay.
And by me being an ex-athlete, basketball, I'm excited because bringing the physical fitness to Ghana is, and the drug rehab, but bringing the physical fitness part and adding that to what we do is really exciting because at the end of the day, we are a family. And I've seen all the kids in the street, man, and I'm so excited to bring the atmosphere of basketball and athletics from what I know to Ghana, and you merge those two, and it's just really exciting to
Okay.
see the men from the actual center work out and get their just concentrate on something different
Okay.
than what they've been through.
Okay. So how has been the response? What is the response of Ghanaians when you bring this whole agenda? Are Ghanaians accepting your whole idea you brought to Ghana? Are they okay with it?
Yeah, of course, because at the end of the day, this is an international restoration center. So you got the different people coming from different places to get help. And so at the end of the day, it does take a village, it does take a family to help people get off of the addiction of what they've been struggling with all this time.
Okay. All right. So let me come to the chief executive officer herself. In fact, you are the brain behind the whole thing.
Yes.
Okay. So what is the rationale behind you creating such a center for you to transform people with addictions?
Well, there is a terrorist attack, and it's not on any specific country, it's on
Okay.
humanity.
Okay.
And this is why our youth are being swamped in the disease of addiction, because it's easy, it's in the music, it's in the partying, it's in the fun. But it's a treat that has a trick. And before they know it, they're hooked. So their dreams, their aspirations, their visions for their life, they now have a monkey on their back or a weight in their life, and now they're limited to success as it relates to business, as success as relates to family. And so in the beginning, drugs were about, the drug dealers wanted to make money. But now it's about destroying humanity, because the drugs have become, you can get drugs cheaper than you can get food. Food has
The prices of food has
risen.
risen. Yes, and then the drugs are even reducing
It's
in terms of
reducing.
price. So people are interested buying drugs than even to buy food.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And that's because there is a terrorist attack on humanity.
Okay.
Bottom line. And they don't care what they put in the streets. The fentanyl is killing people left and right. The morgues in America are packed with young people, 11 to 18, 25, and older people. It has no
Respect the person.
respect of age, culture, or color. That's out the window. It doesn't matter what color you are, what culture you are. Drugs is an addiction that, like cancer, it doesn't matter. When it comes, it starts eating up all of your life.
Okay. So let me ask you, what is the meaning of drug addiction?
It is, well, the DM for it changes all the time. First it was a criminal act, now it's a disease.
Okay.
But it's a person looking to fill a hole or a void in their life that they don't know what to put in. They're either looking for love, acceptance, or they're looking to numb. If you're in pain, chronic pain, mentally, emotionally, or physically, you look to numb that pain. And so some people do it with alcohol, some people do it with drugs, and some people do it with food. You're looking for something to replace what you're feeling because you don't like.
So it doesn't mean addiction comes with drugs alone. It comes with other things. So somebody can be addicted to food, sex too.
Perverted.
Yes.
Okay.
Some people are.
Sex too has an addiction.
Oh yes, absolutely. Has a very strong addiction. But here's the thing: a lot of people who are because addiction can be multifaceted.
Okay.
So if a person is addicted to drugs, to sex, then drugs is the twin to sex. So they end up doing both.
So they take the drugs and then they can do the work well. I can see.
That's
That's fantastic. And I'm going to addiction and let's say they are no trauma. We want to bet me trauma the whole year, and you know that and you grow. It is a sadia about trauma on the year. Ability to other things. So a connection from one side to the other.
Yeah.
So you take maybe drugs, the next thing will be sex.
Yes.
Then maybe the next thing will be other thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can even be committed to do to commit crime.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Because that's a part of getting the drugs.
Yes.
When you run out of money, you still got to get high because you're fiending. You got to feed the drugs. So now things that you would never do before: rob your family, your mother, steal her jewelry, rob friends. Rob strangers. You're now gonna do things because the drug addiction is calling your name. It's calling
you are being pushed to do something you don't want to do.
Yes.
Wow.
You ever seen somebody get drunk and they act out of their character because they're under the influence of alcohol? Well, when you're under the influence of drugs, your family don't know you anymore. You're not that nice, quiet person, that trusting person, because it changes your personality. Because you're under a different influence.
All right, thank you very much. Let me get to Pastor Matthew and then ask him this. How do we know that somebody is suffering from an addiction?
It's constant. It's a constant. It's petrol. It feeds off the need. It feeds the need. So whatever your addiction is, it feeds it. So whatever you have to do to feed that need, you will do it, regardless of what it is. So,
in fact, I had one person who was addicted to marijuana. And anytime he want to take that, he will just go to the mother and say, "Mommy, I'm hungry." Mother will give him money to buy food, and he will end up buying marijuana.
So these are the signs that a parent can look for, those that are watching. Here's the signs. Isolation. Maybe they used to sit with family, eat dinner, and talk. Now they want to stay in their room, or they don't want to come around. Another thing is they can't hold a job. They're not there on time. They don't go to work. School, because when you're under the influence, it causes your focus to diminish. So those are some of the signs. Missing money, unaccountable time, isolation. Those are all some of the signs that a mother or a family member can see. And they know something's wrong, but they can't quite figure what it is. A wife may try to, there's a problem somewhere, but I don't know what that problem is. But those are the signs. Missing money, isolation, and unfocusedness.
And so for I'm set my young sign Danny Mukakra. Na yene impemfo atwetwe nkomo fi America no mo bana o ma hwe hu se Ghana for do no atitu emebunu no drug addicts and say addiction say onipa no ana addiction ankasa na addiction no nye se bia e bia drugs nko ase nubone na mum sometimes no the for I can't man can put sex account. And I mean be something say I say addiction what you're saying. Adie bia wo de wo re no ni pedue nyina shim something that you are addicted to. And that thing alone is taking your time, taking everything about you. In fact, you've devoted your time to that thing alone. Sadia no, a bit to say bia and sanom, why are addicted into says anipano. When young sanom one day poor is a problem. If he or she is not able to have sex for just a day because he or she is addicted, it's a problem to that person. And that thing is what we call the addiction.
Yes.
And maybe some say you best day say will be addicted to something, and or catch them say Sadia no say gradually that person is loving that thing mostly. We nyabia wontimenti na. Abrante bi wo me area bia na me wo. In fact, na I addicted to your friend say ensa. And upon no kokko obi dan mu say ade achinti na me ntwa one talks. And this is what we call addiction. And so who say nipa na yesa lose focus. It's idea be a no person you know ntimi I just say no kwa yeah why addicted to no bitinya. So it happened now you want to be isolated because you are addicted to something. You are addicted to, let's say, alcohol. So you want to be isolated and then live at where people sell alcohol. You want to get in touch with, let's say, prostitute because you are addicted to sex. Maybe your wife can't give you every day. So you want to get to where you can get it maybe anytime you want it. That's what we call addiction. Now, the reason we want to treat this topic is because it is becoming more and more. And we have to educate the public. So if we are able to reduce it in the system, so how quickly can somebody become addicted to something?
Very easily.
Very easily.
Some drugs, it depends on the drugs, and the chemical makeup of the person. We're all different.
Okay.
Somebody can try it one time and they're addicted. Someone else may try it a couple of times, a month or two. It varies. It's based on the drug and the chemical makeup of the person.
Okay. But are there any signs somebody will show? Is there any sign somebody will show for us to know? Maybe, you see, when somebody is mad, we know that the person will dress anyhow. Maybe the person will behave some way. When somebody is heartbroken, you know, some people can even eat the whole day and they'll come back and tell you we've not eaten. Yeah. Somebody with broken heart, people can share experience. So with this one, if somebody is addicted to something, are there any signs that the person is going to show for us to know?
Well, I Bishop.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yes, I feel that dealing with certain addictions like sex addictions, when you're violated at a young age, certain things happen to you. And when certain things happen to you, you act a certain way, but you don't know why. So as the enemy comes in, he takes over, and demon recognize demon. And spirit recognize spirit. So when certain things happen, you don't know why they happen. The demons are hooking up, and people don't know that. Why am I doing this? Why am I fiending? And you have to come to understand what's happening to you, and then how do you get delivered from that? And my wife actually helped me get delivered from the perverted demon. And so now we get into a whole nother scenario of how people go through certain things, don't know why, but then don't know why they happen. I'm an ex-athlete. So at the end of the day, drugs and alcohol, that's what we did all day long. And at the end of the day, you don't know why you're fiending, and certain people that I know are going through certain things. I didn't know I was going to become a pastor, but he had it all planned.
So in this case, you've been a victim before?
Oh, no question. I was, I perverted
you were
demon.
A victim.
I was a victim. Certain things have happened to me when I was.
What were you addicted to?
Sex. Perverted. I was an ex-athlete. I don't want to make it glorify it, but let's keep it real. As a young man on the street right now, you don't know why you're going through certain things. At a certain young age, you've been violated by your mother, your father, your sister, your uncle, and it's usually the ones that's close to you. And then when you get violated, then now certain things happen, certain things you crave. You don't know why you crave it.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, you know, you need to get delivered. And at the end of the day, my wife, the Lord brought her as a gift to me.
Wow.
For me to get saved and for me to go back and reach those who have been violated. And as a young man, we think it's a crime, and we think it's a actual taboo to be violated by another person that in your family. So you'll hide it. You go masturbate, do stuff. It'll make you do stuff that you don't. You're like, what's going on? What's happening?
So people masturbate without knowing the reason they are doing.
They don't even know why they've been You've been violated. The enemy has come in and taken over. And when he came in, he comes in like a flood. And you got to get delivered. Period. And if you have to get to someone. I had 6 deliverances. Let's keep this thing real. As a man, I had 6 delivered. I had an anger demon. They said that I did stuff I didn't even know why. It took 6 hours for the anger demon to leave me. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
This is a serious problem that we don't understand what's going on, and no one wants to say anything about it. I've been delivered. I am free, and the enemy comes in to come and steal, kill, and destroy you. He's bringing everything at you for you not to understand your purpose. That's what's going on here.
Pastor Timothy, so in this case, there are spiritualities to addictions.
Oh, no question. These demons, the master demons has been released for these men. We sleeping with succubus demons, man. They'll suck the life out of you. That's what happened to Solomon. You know, at the end of the day, we got to understand who we are and whose we are. It ain't about a big butt and a smile. We are, as men, we got to take back our families and and stand for who we are. God made us in his image. And we are not walking in it because the enemy is sending these different things, to distract you from being who you really are. And we are power, man. I'm telling you, I'm walking in a peace, in a power that and once you come to understand who you are and who you are, I'm walking in a peace and a power because it's all on who teaches you. What's your source of teaching?
Okay, so for you were fortunate. You were lucky enough to have her, and she transformed you from being addicted to sex.
Sex, anger. Oh, I had issues. Oh, I had really.
Wow.
I had no. She went through 30 years to prepare for me, to deal with me and everything that I've done, my demons. And she's the most, she's so precious.
Fantastic one. I can see. So I think she's done a lot for you in life.
And a lot for other people. Not just me, but for other people.
You are spoken with emotions.
It's because I didn't think it was possible to get to be saved. It's deeper. People don't understand as men. We have to tap in. The enemy is trying. He don't want you to go into the peace, man.
Wow.
It's a peace that surpasses all understanding that we are not tapping into.
Pastor Timothy, Bemansu, na ose no a sex addict. You catch a sex addict. A deep crowd with no ban and na adwene woso. Adwene shake you in team. In fact, he's been a sex addict for some years, several years. But by the grace of God, his wife has been able to transform him. And now he's free. He's been emotional here, but I just have to switch to the wife, so we talk more. So is it curable? Can we cure?
Oh, there's blood. There's power in the blood. There's power. God has
Is
power.
it going to be done spiritually?
Spiritually, and spiritually is also part of the mental, the emotional, and the physical.
Okay.
So we tap into the whole person because we're soul, spirit, and body. So when you come to International Restoration Campus, we work on the body physically, we work on the emotion, whatever happened to you, and then we give you this, if you take two people and you have a pool, 13 feet water, and you push them in the water. One person has fun, is laughing, is swimming and giggling, and another person is screaming, I'm dying, they're hollering, help, and they're drowning. What's the difference between the two? One has the knowledge on how to swim, and the other one doesn't.
All right.
Life, in the pool of life, whether you sink or swim, is on the knowledge.
Okay.
And what we do is we give the knowledge on how to function in a society that drinks a lot, smokes a lot, get high a lot. You know, we help you with that knowledge of life, how not to go down that road.
Is it possible we say those people following LGBTQ? I don't know if you know of these things. LGBTQ.
Absolutely.
Yes.
From America.
Yes.
LGBTQ.
But are you some way would you say is also an addiction?
Absolutely.
Because somebody, a man going for a man.
A man going for a man or a man going for several women. It's all an addiction. It is all against the will, the plan, and the order of God.
Jesus.
Is that blasphemy?
Yes, it is. It is. It actually is. And we help all kinds of addiction. I've had people who have had those kinds of issues come and say, that's not what I want to do. And so breaking the spiritual powers, but giving the spiritual understanding and how to fight the adversary through temptation and desire. You know? So we all have to live a life of discipline. Without discipline, we have anarchy, right? Chaos. And so the reason why it's ravaging through our cities and through our neighborhoods is because the discipline of life. One of the things I love about Ghana is the family base.
Wow.
I
The family
love
base
it. The
here in Ghana.
family base.
Wow.
You know?
People love each other. People are affable.
And even if you don't have a lot.
You don't have a lot.
But if you've got love.
Yes.
You've got love. That's more than most of the rich people don't have love. They have things. Things.
Yes.
They don't have love.
They don't have love.
And love fills the void of emptiness.
Yes.
So no one should ever be ashamed of how little their house is or what little they have. You have love.
Thank you very much. In fact, Bishop, and I know I'm being a good TV screen, so Bishop Shirley, Stanfill. Na Mami International Restoration Campus, see you. I don't know. Na wamo buanipa, they help people from addictions. Na wasasani kunu. She's been able to transform the husband. And that alone should tell you, say, she's an epitome of whatever she's saying here today. Now, I don't want to exaggerate, okay? In fact, if you want to be part of, or maybe if you have an addiction and you want them to help you, in due time, their numbers will be on the TV screen, and then you contact them. Now, we are here to help people to be transformed, okay? We are here to help people to be out of what they go through that they don't want, but they hardly get people to support them. Nah, and easy. Nah, and our kind of just addictions really bring masturbation, sex, drugs, and a whole lot. In fact, now if you look at the youth of today, the youth are more addicted to certain things than we or maybe the aged. And that is what is consuming the world, because at the end of the day, the aged will leave, they will pass on, and then the youth will take over. Now, this is the same youth being addicted to a lot of things that destroys their life. So, I don't know, but so the mission here in Ghana is to change people, right? Is to restore people.
Absolutely. We have people coming from all over the world. We have people from UK, America, Ghana, Nigeria. So we take people, all they have to want is change. And we have a staff, we have a team, we have caregivers, we have counselors, we have a medical department that helps. It's not just one person, all of us coming together. They're given a counselor, they're taken through detox. So it's 4 steps. We go through detox, then we go through treatment. Okay, you can't do treatment till you go clean out. So you do your detox, then you do your treatment. After you do your treatment, you then go into recovery. Because now you got to recover all the stuff you damaged, relationships, jobs, and so forth. When you finish with recovery, then I say to you, now it's time for stabilization. Because you can get clean, but if you go back to the vomit, you're going to be worse than what you were.
Okay.
So you have to stabilize. And that stabilized position is where we teach them skills, GED if they need it, IT courses,
Okay.
construction
So after
courses,
getting the people to be stable, you teach them, you give them skills.
so they can get a job.
Wow, this is
Okay.
fantastic. In fact, I like
Yeah.
it. I like it.
So they can get a
I
job.
like it. Yeah,
Absolutely.
This is good. This is good.
Absolutely.
This is good. In fact, transforming people, letting them be stable, and then training them to be getting job.
Absolutely.
That is fantastic.
Absolutely.
Because after transforming the person, and you don't give the person a job to do,
Yes.
the person might go back to where
They are going to go back
Yes,
because say a moving target is hard to hit.
Yes.
When you're sitting idle, you're easy target for the enemy to come at. So you got to keep moving with life. You got to keep growing. That's the process of God. He makes us babies, infants, and then he keeps us growing. So people think after they get grown, you stop growing.
Right.
No, that's when you just begin to grow mentally, emotionally, and financially.
Yeah.
So once a person has purpose, once a person has focusedness, they can, what the mind can conceive and believe, it will achieve.
Okay, so let's come back to your international restoration campus. Let's come back to that area. I just want to throw more light on that, so people watching us will get to know you well. So maybe if we have people who want to come for restoration, they can also come. So what is the what treatment do you give, or what treatment offer do you give to your people?
Well, we offer the medical aspect of it, the spiritual aspect of it, the physical aspect of it, and the emotional aspect of it, the support aspect of it. We cover every aspect to help you become whole. And at the end of the day, each section we come together and we put a plan together for that particular person to help them move forward. And it's one step at a time. And it's beautiful to see when they come in, we take a picture, and then 1 month later, then we take another picture. Then 2 months, we take another picture, and to see them come frail. And then we got them working out and doing bench presses and playing basketball, riding a bike and playing basketball.
Okay.
Just getting there, just stimulating them in a different way. It's just exciting to see them bulk up. And I just get so excited about it. And so at the end of the day, you know, we touch and agree, and we come up with a plan to help them be who they're supposed to be.
Okay.
So the core of what we do is 12 steps. We teach them the steps of substance abuse.
All right.
Then we do NAAA, which is very important. Those are what I call the tools.
Okay.
They got to have the tools. What to do when I get back out there, what to do when I'm offered a drink, what to do when my buddies come around, because they have to leave people, places, and things. So I want to say an emphasis on this. We're not a religious organization. We teach relationship with God. And that's so important, because if church was going to stop it, half of the people getting high go to church. It doesn't stop it, okay? If believing in God was going to stop drug addiction, we wouldn't have a problem, because most of the people that get high believe in God. Ghana is a very religious country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Religion doesn't do it.
All right.
Religion is a practice. The Bible says if you have good religion, feed the orphan.
Okay.
Take care of the widows.
Wow.
It's not about religion.
Wow.
What we bring is relationship with God.
Yeah.
If you fall in love with God, you will then love yourself. You'll never abuse yourself because you love yourself.
Wow.
And then you won't never rob and do crimes for people, because you love your people. You love God, you love yourself, you love
yourself
people.
as well.
So we teach them in the core of addiction, 12 steps NA, and all of that we do.
right.
We teach them a relationship on how to tap in the spirit, to have a relationship with God.
I think I have to be part of this. I think I have to pay a visit and then get
Absolutely.
to
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, I'll be part of it.
We would love to have you.
yeah.
For myself, I would love it. Okay, so let me ask, what's your client base?
All ages.
All ages.
I have 18 to 60.
18 to 60.
I have people who have never had a job, and I have people who are professional. A drug addiction has no limits, no boundaries.
Anyone can be addicted.
And we have
Okay.
Caucasian, we have African, and we have American. The client base is
Okay, so how reliable is your facility? How reliable is it?
Okay. In America, I ran an 85% success rate.
Okay.
This is our first year here. Okay, what we're seeing, I don't have a statistics for right now, but what we're seeing is, we're seeing that the people who want to change, we set the atmosphere. You gotta want to stop. You gotta want to change. You have to want to live your life.
Okay.
What we do is set the atmosphere
Okay.
for you to do
train
that.
to do it.
So anybody tell you that they can stop somebody from doing something, they're lying. No, you can't.
All right.
But what you can do is set the atmosphere, give them the tools, show them how to use them, but the desire
It's in
has
you.
to come from them.
From them. All right. So when you are done giving them the skills, it's up to them to decide either to do it or not.
That's right.
And I think most people will love to do that. Okay. So we are going, but looking at Ghana, you've been here, you've been off and on. Is there any hope for Ghana?
Oh, absolutely. As long as it doesn't try to follow America.
Okay.
Yes.
Ghana needs to be Ghana.
Okay.
Why would you follow a failing plan?
System.
You know?
Okay.
You're driving, you see a car go down the ditch. You don't follow behind the car.
Okay.
America is beautiful. I love my country. But we have some major issues.
Okay.
We've taken turns and gone down roads we don't even agree with.
Okay.
And it's not the majority, it's the minority.
Okay.
But it's the positions politically
But
they
but
hold.
most Africans want to come to America.
And it's a big mistake.
So we shouldn't come.
No.
Myself, I
Well,
want to come.
come and visit, but stay home and build your country.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Come and visit. I visit all over the world.
But you go back home.
I go
and
back
then-
home because that's what you build.
Wow.
Home.
In fact, this is something I'm loving this. We have to visit, come back home, and then build our own country.
And then
Infrastructure.
those ones, this is what I believe in this. You have people who you give a fish. Then you have people you teach to fish.
Wow.
Then you have people you teach to have their own pond. Ghana needs to teach the people who don't have a fish, give them help, not a handout.
So
You
they can
keep
they-
giving out handouts. You have to keep giving handouts. Give them a hand up. Okay? So each one, reach one,
teach
and
one.
then teach one. So those who are fishing, you know, you have to stand out there all day fishing.
it's okay.
But now give me a pond so that I
You
have
can
others
start
fishing
something.
with me now. Yes, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
We want to do here in Ghana.
Thank you. It's okay. Let
Yeah.
me break down. In fact, I think we have time. There should be more time added, but we don't
We
have
will come
much
back.
time. Yes,
If you
yes,
invite
I'll be
us
happy
up
as we
to-
will call you to
yes,
come
yes,
back.
no question.
yes.
As they say, Ochenam ama ubia DBS Ochenam no man. But Ochen nipa ne se nya si chenam no a. Etena ono tumi kwa chenam ni bia. Ono so wa ba chiro bi foforo se ne chenam. Obi a ontuntumi nsua no ana obi a wosua wie no so bo no ho ban na boa no na ombie fish pond. Ana ombie pond na obi a enam no be bebre nti mi nyeska se me fa nipa ba ko na me kire no ko na be fa so be nyeska no be so afa ba ko. That is the reason why all these countries are growing whilst Africa we are sinking, because everyone wants to be himself or herself. People who want to teach other people to become rich. People who want to teach other people to know how to fish. They always want to fish for them. And one day, if you are not able to fish for them again, then those people are sinking. In fact, I like the last part you've added. And I would want you to come back again.
Yes.
Yeah.
We give you more time.
Yeah.
We'd love to.
Then you educate the public more.
Yeah.
Our viewers are very interested in this. In fact, this one will go far.
Yeah.
The next time you come, it's going to be a whole 2 hours.
Yeah.
That day you have to
Let's do it.
prepare.
Oh,
so I'll
no
give you
question.
1 hour. Then
We let's do it.
yes,
Let's
yes.
do it.
But I will visit you at where your
Yes.
center is, your campus
Yes.
is
And
in
we
Ghana.
just broke
Yes.
We'd
ground.
love to have you.
Yes. I'll come with my crew, and then we come and look at how the whole thing is going to be.
Yes,
In
yeah.
fact, the impact you are making on people,
Yeah.
Ghanaians would want it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for
so much.
having us.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Okay, tie we for yene Mama Bishop Shirley Stanfill and Pastor Timothy Stanfill. Yene no so etwetwe won komo. Obi ne yire dia couple na in fact it will amaze you say they have this high vision, this high aim And okay, so do you have any social media handles you want to put out?
Absolutely.
Yes. So can you do that and put your contact out?
Yes,
I highly
CRC
forgot.
Centers with the S, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
Okay, so the name again?
CRC Centers, which is CRCERTER
Okay.
with the S.
Okay.
Centers.
On all
CRC.
social media handles?
Yes,
Are you on
that-
Twitter?
Twitter,
Okay.
Facebook, and YouTube.
YouTube.
And then we got CRC
Okay.
dot
Are you on TikTok? as well?
CRC. Yeah, well, we're not on TikTok yet,
Okay.
but we will be.
I think you have to work on TikTok. as well.
Yeah.
TikTok is also making impact.
Yeah, that's
so
so. Yeah. So,
all right.
our website is CRC Centers dot website.
All right.
Dot website.
Okay.
SP.
Is there anything you want to add?
Yes, I want to give the number for
Yes,
you
your
to call,
contact.
234-469-0089.
Okay. I think your number has been placed already on the TV screen, but it's better you repeat it. So
Okay,
people, yes, usually repeat
fantastic.
your number.
And the one of the numbers you can call,
Okay.
someone will answer, waiting for your call. 233-34-469-0089. If you have a friend,
Can you
family
repeat?
member,
Can you repeat the number?
a loved one.
We want to get it clear.
233-469-0089.
Okay. All right. So I think one more number, no, that's their contact on social media. You can get them there. And then if you want to pass on any information, if you want to call them for any help, if you want to be part of this aim, then you join them. In fact, if you don't have any support, you can also add up because
Yeah.
every day we are in for new ideas.
For the
Yes.
young men, you're not alone. You're not alone.
Okay.
You might be going through something, but you're not alone, and you can make it. As long as there is a God, you can make it. You can do all things through Jesus Christ, and we are here to support you. And I'm a living witness that you can have peace and serenity and happiness. You can win.
Wow. Hosts or hope is not lost.
That's right.
The youth can make it
Oh yeah.
if only they are ready to.
Oh
make
yeah.
it.
Look, I'm telling you, I'm a living witness.
Pastor Timothy
Jesus.
Stanfill
Jesus.
is a living witness.
Yeah.
And you and I, we can do it one day.
That was-
Thank you very much for
Glory.
Thank you for having
Yes,
me.
we will have you
Thank
again
you.
on the TV.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank
Yes,
you.
my people are interested in you. In fact, Bishop Shirley Stanfill and Pastor Stanfill Matthew, drug addiction. Now, they are in here to support the whole world. They are in to support Ghana, especially the youth. Be part of them. Now, we pay. In fact, on the 4th of August, Property TV, Property Founders Day Jam. And because so our 4-quarter Property TV in be part of it. If you know how to dance, if you know how to rap, if you know how to, if you understand sports, if you know sports, kindly come. And then let's have fun together. On the day,
Yeah.
we are going to have fun because all work and no play and make Jack a door boy. And on that day will be a holiday. So be part of us now. On the day you are going to meet all the presenters you've been seeing on the TV screen. Then you can do whatever you want to do with them. Now be a repair. But so I'm sorry, so call. You first that my Berman and Aku Pamford. You know Bema Emmanuel who don't call Emmanuel Capito the Capito Bobobo. Afi na ya ofori wa manfo entertainment eba Mami fua kakraba ka me ho na ye dey property dey break at the breho. Midin any abiku ya mwane mu maseda Elcoma production crew Mr. Say camera sound afi Shaibu so eboaye with another task. K ewo inside hono a or ye MC a we want to try it from him now say KB Deborah so ewo ho eboa manyama ekoso kama o join you Facebook and ye ntimi kan messages bia because we are far behind time. Mr. Sonamako, all programs I can enjoy them. Property TV is here for you. We are here to stay. We are here to educate you, entertain, and then inform you as well. We say where builders. My name is Abiku, and when we meet again tomorrow, until then, bye.
My trust is in you. I am that